Okay, this is the very end. Hang on for just 2 minutes. Large events like this become successful because of small actions of dedication. Somewhere in Mumbai, a designer who is completely unrelated to the Bitsian world worked long nights in her 9th month of pregnancy to ensure that the BGM souvenir would go out with all the latest changes incorporated, including stuff we got 1 week before the BGM started. And I think that is the contribution we need to thank for making this BGM super successful from what you've told me. So when I say thank you here, it will list some people, but not all, because lots of people have worked silently, and their contributions have enabled everything here. Because you just saw these guys perform here. One day, good, give them a big hand. These guys were an act of faith for me. You had 4 performances that you saw. You saw a mime, you saw kala, you saw you saw drama, and you saw these guys. We asked them to perform, and of course you saw music night, the music yesterday. We asked them to perform. I had no idea what they were putting up. I reposed my trust in them, and it was fully justified. They came up with spectacular shows. So a big hand to you all guys. Of course, I need to start by saying that there's a huge thank you to Mr. Kumaramangalam Birla, because we went to him and showed our vision of what we wanted BGM to look like, and he trusted us and gave us his full support. And this BGM is really enabled by his support. After that, we have, of course, the full support of the VC and the directors. Can't say enough about what Professor Raghurama has enabled for us, just because I see that he has reposed the same trust in whatever we have said to him without showing him anything. And of course, then Professor Arya Kumar, and of course his team. Vicky Bats, I can't say enough for what he has done for us with his entire volunteer team. You guys are just the best. I have a few names here. These guys have worked day and night, and their entire teams, but these guys have just worked day and night. They've taken messages at 3 in the morning because I was foolish enough to send them and they were foolish enough to respond to them. There's, of course, Anand, Balaji, Shagun, Shiv, Rishabh, Harshdeep, Parth, Tejaswini, Ritvik, Ananya, and the drama. Can you all guys come on stage, please? Shashank. Shashank is the name of his music. Can you all guys come on stage? Everything that was done, from art and decor to backstage to infra to music, photography, theater, you guys did a brilliant job. You were managing your academics, you were managing your compres, and of course through the vacation. Anand was here through the vacation and helping us out. Thank you very much for that. Some folks, Bitsians, who helped us immensely, quietly. There was Jayan who did the artwork. There was I really need to give a special thanks to the, the mechanical department here. Mr. Shinde and Mr. Ranjit Patil did the installation outside, literally happening overnight. Some of you saw how that happened. A lot of support from the alumni. Tickle, they created our site and our app, which I think has a huge appreciation from all of you. It's worked beautifully. Big hand to Tickle and to their Bitsians, Nivi and Mano, and they've done a stellar job for us. They've helped us out. For the tracks here, we had some beautiful conveners. There was Venkat, Sundi, Dilip, Chandra, Rahul, and Rajat. They held the entire thing together under Aru, who just managed the content. We saw how fabulous this content was. A lot of people wrote in. I don't know if you all have seen the souvenir. Like I keep saying, please read it. I think it's got a lot of stuff. A lot of people contributed to putting that together. Not the least the Jyoti Maineni, who helped in holding it together brilliantly, and of course the designer I was talking about. For artwork, Shalini Vineet helped in putting together some stuff from the authors. The Neelam and Suri from my Suri Babu from my batch, who held the music club together with Sai and team. Then, of course, the caterers here did a fantastic job. Did you all like the food that was served last 4 days? They did a fantastic job. They planned out menus along with Rishabh. Sitting here, we designed food from all 4 different campuses to give you a flavor of that. A lot of support from the previous BGM teams who guided us on what was a good thing to do and what was not. Pradeep, Sandhya, Sanjay, and so on. The Department of Photography has been taking some wonderful pictures. We hope that we will be able to get some fantastic postings on social media, not just from you, but from all of you, to showcase how the BGM has been. Of course, a lot of our sponsors, I'd like to thank our sponsors. You can see their names here. Some of them have advertised, their advertisements are here and in the souvenir. But some people have just silently sponsored. They've given money because they believe that it deserved it, and a big thank you to them. I'd like to thank the core team, of course. Mr. Ganotra, then there's Atul, and there's Ankur and Sherin, and my good friend Shrikant, who is sitting there, very, very unwell, but he has valiantly held the accounts together for us. I cannot explain to you how much we have leaned on his knowledge. Raghu, who again has, Raghu, I need to get something, and Raghu stepped out and gone and bought those beautiful bottles that you saw here and so on. Just leaning on people you don't just working together as a team, but as friends. Aru, like I mentioned, with the content. And who did I miss? Devakar Pingle. Okay, I have no words for Devakar Pingle. Devakar Pingle, please come on stage.
Professor Raghurama, please come on stage. Request you to come on stage. Raghu, Shrikant,
Sandhya.
Aru. No.
Thank you.
Okay. Now,
so Devakar is the guy, let me just say, Devakar is the guy who
all the volunteers, please come on stage.
He is the man of this BGM. He has managed things and said, I'll do it. Don't worry, I'll do it. And then that thing happens. And he's the sounding board for good ideas and bad. And he'll tell you, like in no uncertain terms, whether it is or not. If it is good, we'll do it. Thank you very much, Devakar.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
There was one. No.
But I just need to do one more thank you, and that is for everyone who's come here, because this BGM is only as good as the audience, as all of you who come, take the time and effort and money and everything else and land up here. So thank you so much. You made it happen. One more person, all the transportation that was managed, it was tough. And all the speakers who got in, like, Anil Kumble and so on, personal connect of Ganesh, who convinced him to come here. A very, very big thank you to Ganesh. This team has been fantastic, so thank you very much. And I wish all the best to the Jaipur team to do bigger, better, brighter.
He's sitting upstairs.
And thank you, folks, for watching the shows. Thank you.
Please put your hand together for anybody who can take on such a huge task to lead it from the front. Sukhnandan Bora, my senior, who ragged me on the first week. And I've really looked up to her as to what she does with great precision. I've always followed what she has been doing. It is easy to look at the big picture. There are very few who look at big picture and the detail. So big round of applause to Suki for bringing it together, please.
Thank you.
And all of you, just hang in there to see the entire team that has been behind such a wonderful event. Suki team, Sukhnandan, Sukhdev ji, if you're around, please come on stage. Aru, are you here? Wonderful. Shrikant.
Shrikant Kanwa.
Okay, he's upstairs. Great. So let's just, for a group picture, please, everybody just assemble. Sharon, Ankur. In absentia, there are many other people, but please do come on stage. If you guys can just put your hands together for the team here for a little longer, please. Thank you.
Let's get this moving fast. Let's fill the stage. Come.
Shreyas?
And please have him on stage.
Shreyas from backstage, who's managed this all. Please come down. Thank you, Shreyas.
Pranav's all great. He's running it. They're getting it.
Check. We are missing Pranav. Pranav, where are you?
The director's office has also played a very key role by giving us complete support. So anybody from the director's office here who's been serving the team, please do join us here. And anybody who has anything to do with it, thank you. Anybody has anything to do with it, please come.
Come on.